Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Oh, geez. Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me? Oh, perfect. There's this thing at the bottom of my screen that it's like a green dial, and if I talk, it's supposed to like go up and down. Uh, it's not moving, so I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me or not. Awesome. Well, what's going on, everybody? Super excited to do this. There is literally no agenda for today. It's going to be super chill. I have lots of things planned. I actually forgot to move a light. This side's dark. Actually, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me see if that looks better. Hey, now we're talking. Um, there's no agenda. Usually, like these types of things, I have like a Q&A session, and people can ask me questions, and there's like a purpose. This is more just celebrating you guys doing random stuff because I appreciate you, and you guys have made my life better, and hopefully, I've made your life better in some way. I don't know, but that's what we're doing. I have my trimmer right here. We'll be getting rid of some of this. If you guys, if I know, I can already tell there's some people in the chat that I recognize from the 100K live stream. And uh, on that live stream, if you remember, I think I got rid of my mustache. I had been growing out my mustache big, and then I trimmed it on that one. So that's what was special on that one. Today, I'm actually going to be getting rid of all of this and just keeping the mustache. So keeping kind of that trend. Next time, maybe I'll do like mutton chops, or I'll just keep this stuff. Or like I'll do a pinstripe chin strap beard. I don't know. I'll do something crazy when we get to 200. And then I have my guitar right over here. I might whip it out. I might not. I have kids sleeping. I'm on the top floor, and my kids are like across the like loft area. So I'm not 100% sure if I can be quiet enough for them or not. But we're just gonna go for it. I see a ton of people saying hi in the chat. I'm looking at it. I see you guys. I recognize a ton of names. So hey everybody, what's going on? This one usually like during the live streams, if it's like a Q&A and there's a purpose for it, a lot of people will join, like 100, 150, maybe even 200 people. I expect this to be like really low attendance because it's just like there's no purpose to it. I'm not gonna try to teach you anything. It's literally just if you want to watch me, you can, and we'll see where it goes from there. But let me say hi to some people in the chat. Hey Chris. Hey Albert. Al. I don't know why I called you Albert, but that's your name too, I guess. Darren, Chris, Emmanuel. Let's see, Marco. Hey everybody. Yeah, and that's another thing is I don't even know if I don't even know like what time it is in your time zone, because some people, this is like in the middle of the night. The guy was messaging me the other day. He's like, "Is this 8:30 Eastern?" Because that's like 2:30 a.m. my time. I'm like, dude, just go to sleep, watch it the next day. It's no big deal. Um, but hey everybody. Oh, Free Flyer sent me a tip. That was nice. He said, "Congrats on the 150K. I just got an internship with Delta Airlines." Whoa, that's what's up. Doing analytics and sales. Junior business analytics mathematics student. I completed the GA Tech Intro to Analytics Modeling. That's fantastic, man. Congratulations. That's. I mean, you can't ask for a better a starting internship for real. 8:30 in Peru. That's 12:30 p.m. in Melbourne. Oh my goodness. You don't have to stay up there. Man, nothing crazy is gonna happen. And just so you know, if you have to leave early, if you need to go sleep, you have work in the morning, which I also have work in the morning, this will be recorded and you can watch it tomorrow as well. So there's no pressure. If you just want to hang out though, that's what we'll be doing. I'll be answering some random questions. We'll be doing random stuff. Like I said, I forgot to fill up the water bottle. What a fail. but we'll be doing random stuff, and it'll be a fun time. And I'll of course be reading the chat throughout, but sometimes I'll just be completely ignoring it while I do whatever I'm doing. But I will say, if you are here specifically to watch me trim my beard, that will be right at around 8:45 in about 10 minutes. This is like the main event. All right. So if I do it like right away, then, it's not as fun. Oh, thank you, baby. My beautiful wife, in her gym jams, her pajamas, is gonna go get me some water. She didn't want to be, well, that's not true. She was totally up for being a part of this and like coming on. And I was like, yeah, come on, that'd be cool. People would love to see you. We could do like a relationship thing, where she could like, because if you guys didn't know, my wife is a therapist, and so she deals with like clients all the time and stuff like that. Yeah, her Jimmy Jammies. That's right, Timmy. I don't know why. I don't know why I said it like that. That's what I call it for my kids. I call them Jim Jams, for my children. Anyways, but she was like, yeah, I'm tired. I was like, yeah, no problem. I was like, yeah, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Ryan said, congrats on the 150K, Alex. Thank you. I appreciate it. Says your channel really motivated me to work hard for my career goals. Hey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That reminds me, somebody was messaging me the other day on LinkedIn, and they were like, the basic premise was, I didn't know where to start, and I found your channel, and now I have like a roadmap of what I want to do, or like how to get there, and your channel is like really helpful. And I was like, that's all I've ever tried to do with this channel, is just, give people what I didn't have when I started. I started, and I couldn't find any good channels, like any good YouTubers online about this stuff. And so I kind of did it all by myself and just figured it out, and like did a bunch of unnecessary stuff and learned a bunch of things that I never ever have used, and I wasted a lot of time doing that. And so the purpose of the channel is just to give a roadmap and help people figure it out. And so, I always like hearing that I've helped in some way, because I just wish I had that when I was first starting out. It would have helped me a lot. So, I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you, baby. I think Al pointed out, yes, ECU, that's my alma mater. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. But yes, that is where I went to college. I almost wore my shirt that had my old rec therapies, because I used to be, what was I? I was the treasurer of the North Carolina Recreational Therapy Association. And I had a shirt from one of the events that we had. And I almost wore it just to like talk about it, but instead I'm wearing this like Bear with Beer t-shirt that my wife got me when she was on a trip somewhere. Is the plant real? This is absolutely a real plant. Great question. A lot of people think it's fake. I've had some random people here and there, because I read almost every single comment that people put in the comments. Believe it or not, I mean, I read almost every single one. And there's some random people who ask if this is like fake. And no, it's a real plant. My wife, it actually doesn't usually sit on my desk. So it actually sits down in the kitchen. But I bring it up here for the videos because I like the aesthetics of it. And originally it was in every single video at our old house. But in the new house, it sits in the kitchen. Now I have an office up here, like I'm in my office right now, that I don't actually have that plant. So I bring it up when I do my videos, and then I put it back down when I'm done with it. It is a snake plant. It's a snake plant. It's right. It's a snake plant, babe. It is a snake plant. Apparently it's like really great for breathing. It like takes out the toxins or something. I don't know. It makes the air fresh or something like that. I don't know. Great question, Selena. Selena, great question. That needed to be answered for sure. All right, got 5 more minutes until I'm breaking out this bad boy. It's happening. It's gonna feel weird. I will say though, just so you know, this is a trimmer. So if you are a woman, or you don't trim your beard, or you just aren't blessed with just fantastic facial hair like me, you may not know that this isn't gonna like shave it all the way down. This will just trim it down to the stubble. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go like later on after the show, not now. Like I'm not going to take 5 minutes to go shave, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like shave it all the way, or if I'm just going to keep it like super short, because this will get it basically gone. Yeah, let me see. Love your channel. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Make your resume solid. Oh, someone was answering somebody's question. Um, I will get a job and intern from your content in 4 months. Hey, do it. Make it happen. Talk about data analyst in 2022. Hey, listen, I have no agenda here, so I'm just gonna, if you ask a question and I see it, I might answer it. I will say though, data analyst, if I was starting today, it's so much different than 5 years ago when I first started. So much different. A lot of people think it hasn't changed that much, but honestly, because I'm in it all the time and I'm always like researching things for videos and stuff, there's so much that's changed. I think one thing that a lot that's up and coming slash is already here that you really need to start thinking about is like working in the cloud. I've been telling a lot of people lately, and I'm going to make a whole video on this. A lot of people, if you want to get kind of those bigger jobs at larger companies, knowing Azure, Google Cloud Platform, AWS, something like that is a really big thing. Like at my company, knowing that is like a big thing. And it really boosts you up to get a position. So in 2022 is interesting. A lot of remote jobs. I mean, I'm a huge fan of remote. I'm working remote right now. I've been working remote since COVID started, and then I like went fully remote because I moved completely away from the campus that I was at in near Dallas, Texas, and I moved out to South Carolina to be near my family. And so yeah, remote is like remote's the future. I don't care what anybody tells you. The remote jobs are on the rise. They're everywhere. So 2022 will be interesting. I'll look at some of the statistics once kind of things play out. Um, Douglas asks, howdy, Alex. After the beard trim, what's the guitar song you're playing? I don't know. I just might whip it out, play some random stuff, see if it sounds good. I don't know. I might sing a little of my song. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I wrote a data analyst song. I don't even remember what it's called. It's pretty good. It wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't bad. I've heard worse, for sure. Yeah, cloud is the way, for sure. Totally agree. Does your job know about your YouTube channel? What do they think of the content? Really interesting question. I kind of mentioned this in the video. I'm not a data analyst anymore. When I was a data analyst at this current company that I'm at, I got the promotion. I'm a analytics manager now. But oh yeah, that's right, Al. The truth about my job. Thank you. I needed somebody to know more than I did about my channel. So when I started this channel, I was working at the company I'm working at now, and they found out about it when I got to maybe 50,000 subscribers or so. Somebody in my company like saw it and like messaged me about it, and then they started spreading it around, and then everybody in my whole department knew. I was working in this pharmacy claims part of my company, and everybody knew about it, and everybody loved it. Nobody had a problem with it. And then I applied for the job that I have now, and that kind of was actually a big selling piece for me getting this job. I was already, I think, over 100,000 subscribers, but the people who I interviewed with, who were like the director and senior SVP of IT, because that's what I work in now. I work in IT. They all loved that I had a YouTube channel, and they were like super impressed by it. They loved that I had those people skills, and they knew exactly what they were getting. Like they knew exactly what they were getting because my boss's boss. So like I think he was a senior VP or senior director. I can't remember. I got into that interview with him, and he was like, "Dude, I love your channel, man." He's like, "I watched like 10 videos right before the interview." And so it's just yeah, everybody knows about it, and so everyone's really chill about it. HR doesn't care. They just like don't slam the company, and you're fine. And I've already had that talk with HR, so yeah, everybody knows. Let me skim through. Really close, 1 minute away. That's happening. Whether it's going to be entertaining to you or not, I'm just going to do it. And I got this thing. I'm in like my office, so I have carpet here. So I'm going to like put this on my lap. So when I actually trim it, it'll just hopefully go down. I may have to vacuum later. I don't know. Let's see. I'm reading random comments right now. Congrats on the 100. Prashil, thank you. I appreciate you. I love your glasses. Where'd you get them from? I got them from, actually, I tried them on at LensCrafters, and they were a bit expensive. And so I bought them off of contacts.com or something like that. I'd have to go check that out. But these are Very, very, very similar. I actually don't like them as much. They're very similar to the ones I used to have, except the glass part is a little bit longer. It's a little bit bigger. Whereas my last ones, the glasses were a little bit higher. They came like there. I like that better, but I don't know. That's not a big deal. Okay, so this is probably why you're all here. This is a Braun. Let me see if I can get that in focus. It's backward anyways. This is a Braun. It doesn't have to be plugged in, which is why I bought it. I can just travel with it. We're just gonna trim. So let's get these bad boys off. This is definitely not gonna. This will not work. Oh, this will work. This trapping system that I have with my with this towel is not gonna work. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is actually perfect. This actually really may work. I lied. Okay. All right. Let's get close up. So I'm going to start over here. Actually, what I was hoping for this is I was hoping I could trim like certain parts of it off. So I think I'm gonna like trim right here, and then I'll have like a goatee kind of thing with some like mutton chops, and then I'll take those off, and then I'll trim, like, like I'll do it at, certain parts at a time. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. I'll do certain sections of my beard at a time. There's no audio. Who's saying there's no audio? Fabio? Yo, is Fabio lying right now, or do I have no audio? Somebody tell me. I'm looking at you, chat. Fabio, dude, he's trolling me. All right, Fabio's getting booted. He's no longer a subscriber to my channel. Okay, so let's start this. Thank you, Jeremy. He is lying. So let's start this. And while we are going through this, as I'm getting rid of certain parts, I'd like you to put in the chat a rating 1 through 10. Like, if you really like it, put a 10. If it's like, this is not going to work, put a 1. And then at the end, when I just have that, I'll ask for your final rating. It's just something fun to do. Again, there's no prize. I'm just going to do it. All right, so let's see if you guys can hear this. All right, let's see what we got. I have no mirror. By the way. So I have no idea. I'm just using, I have what you guys are seeing on camera, I am looking at as well. So, oh, that's nice. I love doing this while people are watching. That's not bad. Oh, this is gonna look good. This is gonna be all right. All right. I guess every other, I trim my beard like every couple of days. Maybe I just need to start streaming it for entertainment purposes. All right. Let me know how this looks. I'm gonna do these next. I feel like I look absolutely ridiculous. Somebody take like a screenshot of this or something, because I'm not taking any pictures. Like, I'm looking at myself. I feel like I look absolutely ridiculous. All right, I got a 4 from Melissa, a 10 from Mary Angel. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Leave the sideburns, my dude. That would be hilarious. No, that's not going to happen. This looks terrible. Very stubbly. I need to go like the opposite direction. An 11? Come on. That's not true. All right. A few people did it. I'm just going to keep going. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Babe, you were missing this. Oh. My wife isn't even there. She ditched me. I straight up thought my wife was right over there, and she's gone. All right. Oh, there she is. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Did you want to come over here and give me some comments while I did, or no? You don't have to.
on screen.
You don't have to be on screen.
Okay.
All right, my wife's coming over. I need some professional. How does it look?
That's fine.
Yeah, looks good.
I mean, you gotta do more.
I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna trim this. Okay, all right. I'm getting the up. Come on, Al. A 0.5. That's insulting.
Oh. What are you gonna do? Just the mustache?
Oh, jeez.
Are you just gonna do the mustache?
Yes. I'm just gonna keep the mustache. This is my goatee stage.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. This is the goatee stage.
Except that has a chunk out of it.
Where?
Turn to the left. Yeah, see that chunk?
Where? Right here?
No.
I'm doing my best.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Okay. This is a stopping point where you can you can vote. Al said solid 7. I needed that. He said 0.5 earlier. Mary Angel said 2. That hurts. This is more my natural face than it's ever been. So I take that personally. Brendan said 8 out of 10. Keep the goatee. I don't. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's right. All right. Okay, 6 from Keela. All right, I appreciate that, guys. All right, I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna do almost like a soul patch, like right down the middle. I think
I think we can get higher scores.
Yeah, we'll get higher. Here we go. Let's go for babyface Alex. No lie, if I shave completely, I look 16.
Not even that. Probably 12.
My wife says I look 12, so I will not be shaving completely, but we'll we'll see. All right, here we go. Well, this is not getting that good.
It's not gonna get that short.
Yeah, that's not really short enough.
It
See,
needs to be shorter.
I need to well, I don't know if I can get it shorter.
That's the lowest guard. Or does it have a guard? Well, it doesn't have a guard on it.
It does not. This is as short as it gets.
Oh.
I just need to shave it. I need to genuinely shave it if I want to get it shorter. All right, let's try the other side.
Does it work if you do it in the opposite direction? Yeah. Will that make it shorter? Oh my gosh, it's already going to cut yourself. Is it working?
I have no idea. How's it look?
Well, first of all, your soul patch is a different color, so you can't even see it.
Yeah, this isn't really working, guys. How does this work? How does this look?
Your soul patch is like blonde. What happened?
Yeah. All right, let me see if I can show this for you guys. I tried to trim this, but it's really thick, so it's not working that well.
You just have great facial hair.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of it.
I'm just doing this for you guys because I don't know why. Wow. All right. Mary Angel is very critical of my facial hair. I even got a 0.0002 from her.
Oh, yikes.
Let's see. Love the little bit of hair right below the bottom lip. Yeah. This is gold right here. Actually, I'm gonna.
Soul patch.
That's it. Yeah. I'm using this as a mirror, so don't worry about it. Hey, that's not bad.
Let me see. That's really not that bad. Okay, that is.
I think this is probably the best one yet.
I like that.
All right, guys, this is another voting moment before I trim this.
Don't get rid of the soul patch. The soul patch
I will be
makes it.
getting no. I'm not keeping a soul patch.
That's what makes it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. If I had hair, I would be straight up D'Artagnan right now. Yeah, you made it weird. That's me in real life. I make a lot of things weird. Hey, I'm getting some good. Oh, was a 4, but then Selena gave me a 10, Al gave me an
Oh, wow.
8.7,
See?
Mary Angel gave me a 10.
See?
I'm killing it now. I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, you can still see it. It's gonna happen. I mean, I don't have time to whip out like shaving cream and stuff out here, but I'll spruce this up at least a little bit. I may shave it.
Your chin dimple, though.
Yes, you can see my chin dimple. If you didn't know, I have a chin dimple. I also have big dimples, or what they call them?
Just regular dimple.
Yes, I have very large. I have very large dimples when I smile, but you probably can't see it that much when I have a beard. Yeah, double dimples. Yeah, yeah, that's me. All right, I'm gonna get the last part, and then we're gonna keep going from this. Yes, new for hire. Bob Saget did die. It was extremely sad news. Did you see that?
What?
Bob Saget passed away
Yeah.
in a hotel room. Breaking news right here on.
From what? What did he die?
Don't know. He's like 65. Could have been a heart attack. Anyways, I'm not. Guys, don't let me talk to my wife this much. All right, I'm here to engage with you guys.
I can go.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do this last part and then. All right. All right. I'm getting rid of the soul patch and then we're gonna be done. Grow the stash out, twist the ends. Actually, Kyle, I did that 3-4 months ago. I did it like 4 months ago. I had a big mustache. And if you go back to videos from probably like 4 months ago, I had a big mustache, but I had a small, somewhat like the beard I had before, but my mustache was really big. And a lot of people wanted me to trim it. And so when I reached 100K subscribers, then I did end up trimming that on the 100K live stream. So anyways, I'm gonna get rid of this now. All right, guys. How do I look? Okay, other people are backing you up because they're saying they like the soul patch as well. There's been like 3 people who have said that.
Should have stuck with the soul patch.
I should have. All right, well, let me get rid of this.
Your score's going down now?
Yeah, everyone's giving me a 0 out of 0. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 0. This is the new me, guys. This is who I am now. A mustache man. Let me see. I look distinguished. Thank you. It will be like this in videos. I don't just do this and I do videos later on and excuse me. I don't do videos later on and then wait for it to grow back out. Like I will be like looking like this in some of the videos. I like with mustache better. You would be, I think, honestly, I would say I think you're in the minority there because I think from my opinion, I think more people like the short beard that I usually have. I need a hat right now. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Would you mind getting one of those golfer hats?
I already know it.
So my father-in-law, who may be watching this right now, has bought me many of these golfer hats over the years, and I feel like they're for like old men, and I've worn it maybe like a couple times, but it doesn't keep my head warm in the winter, which is the only time I wear it.
You want the leather? Or
Yeah, give me the leather one.
That looks a little porn star. I think we should do one of these.
Yeah, just give me both of them. Okay. So they're like these types of hats. So nobody has ever seen this. Nobody has ever seen this. Let me. No, well, yeah, they said something about a hat. There we go. And then if I want to get like real cool with it, put it on backward. Oh gosh, there's the tag on it. I never took off the tag. Let me get the tag off of it real quick. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, father-in-law. Dave. Never took it off. This looks bad. This one will actually look better backward. Don't put it on backward. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life. This is like a caddy from like a Caddyshack. All right, guys, it's time to break out the guitar. Alex the detective. That's right. Detective Alex. Hipster vibes. Alex the artist. I like that. How do I look? I feel like a captain. I'm like a captain of something. I bet I am willing to bet a lot of money that somebody who has never seen the channel is like coming into this for the first time, and they're like, "Wow, Alex is such he makes such great content. I bet there's gonna be a great live stream, really educational. Man, I can't wait to see this. Like, I'm really hyped to learn. I got my notepad ready." And then they come and they click and they see this and they're just like, like this guy sucks. And yeah, that's what's happening right now. So. This is a very special guitar to me. I bought my first guitar back in high school, I want to say. It was a Fender. I got it from a local guitar center. But I went in and I was like, what's your cheapest guitar you have for like people like me? Who's like beginners, I just want to learn. And they were like, well, our cheapest one was $100. I didn't have $100. I had $60. So I was like, do you have any ones that are like broken or like are just like on complete sale? And the guy went back there and was like, we have this Fender that somebody left. And it's like a really cheap guitar. He's like, I'll give it to you for $60. And I bought it. So that was my first guitar. And then this guitar was when I got my first job over the summer. I was working at a Sweet Frog. And I earned like $2,000 that summer. And I was like, I am buying a nice guitar because I'd finally like learned how to play. And I bought this guitar. And so I had this like actually made in the shop. And so they made it for me. And I've had this one for like, I don't know, 6 years, 7 years now. I love it. Alex just changed to Blippy. Sadly enough, I know exactly who Blippy is, and I take that as a very big insult. If you don't know who Blippy is, he's like this like a YouTuber for kids, and he wears. Don't look him up. Demi said $60 is cheap. $60 is for a guitar. It's pretty cheap. That's about the cheapest guitar you can get. What am I gonna play, you guys? I have no idea. I might play a little of that song, or I might just mess around with it a little bit, see what happens. Maybe I can try to create a song live. I don't know. Oh, geez. Ryan is asking me a real question. This is not the time, man. Well, I'll look out. Let me read the question and I'll see what I can do. I have a question regarding job process. So I've accepted a job offer that starts after I graduate, but I have another job interview scheduled. Should I continue with the interview or decline? I would decline it. Already accepted an interview. No, I would still take the interview, but I would, unless it's like a really good like bump in what you already had, I would probably just keep the original job. It's a long process to go through all that paperwork, all that stuff. I would just keep it. That's my opinion. But I've done that same thing. That's way too high for my vocal range, guys. I'm on. I use a capo. I mean, if you guys don't know how to play guitar, I use this capo. I get like a little higher. I usually sing on the second. Somebody in the chat, give me something to sing about. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm 30 minutes in. I planned on doing this for like 60 minutes. And I've already gone through all my material. So Al asked me if I'm a baritone. No, I was actually a double bass in college. I actually have an extremely low voice. You probably wouldn't be able to tell, but I can sing like really low. But sing about how I miss my soul patch. That's a good one. I like that one. Sing about shaving. Take the interview. Sarah says take the interview. I agree. Just take the interview, see what happens. But if it's like the same kind of job and you're not like really going towards it, just keep the other one. But it doesn't take to take the other one. Okay, so all I have right now is a song about a soul patch and a song about shaving, and I'm not super. Um, I don't know. I'm not super inspired by either of those, to be honest. Song about wearing different hats. Raiders or Chargers? Yeah, there's a football game on tonight. If anyone's curious, if they want to watch something better, there's a football game on tonight. Did you make a project related to music? No, I made an actual song. Go check it out. Al put it in the chat earlier. I don't remember what it said. Can you play Stairway to Heaven? No, I can't. We'll throw out ideas to you. Sing Data Analyst Blues. I don't know how to play the blues. I don't know. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe I'll sing about the soul patch. It was nice. Sing about my snake plant. Sing Freebird. Classic. My last name's Freeberg. Play Freebird. That was literally my nickname in like high school and college. Brendan wrote, "Anywhere here's Wonderwall." That's a huge like meme. I like that, but no, I won't play Wonderwall for you guys. I mean, I know how to play like actual songs, but that's not as much fun because then I feel like I actually have to play well. I'd rather just like mess around. Sorry, I'm still reading the chat while I'm playing. I do have, and one thing, I do have, well, you can't see it. There we go. I do have a pickup here, but I tend to like finger picking better. I think it just sounds better, in my opinion. But we'll see. Let's go fly a kite. That's pretty random. Instrumental is great, and we can all get back to studying. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, there's like 60 people in here. People are leaving by the second, which I told you at the beginning. You know, this is not. There's nothing educational happening here. It's just me, a man, a mustache, and a guitar, and there's not much. There's not much going on. You guys are just hanging out with me. Not nice beret. Yeah, this is actually like one of these hats. How do I look now? Does this make me look? I feel like I look better actually when I wear it like this. The backwards look terrible. Does anyone know Mumford and Sons? Because I feel like I'm like a Mumford and Son guy right now. Actually, I need to wear it lower. Oh, that's not the right key. Whoops. That's a good one. I can sing that one actually. Well, no, I'm trying to think of the actual song. So if you guys don't know who Mumford and Sons is, I was addicted to Mumford and Sons for like 2 years straight. That's like the only band I listened to. And Mumford and Sons is I'm a huge indie folk fan. And so I loved Mumford and Sons. I'm just reading the chat. It's just, you know, again, I don't know what I'm doing. We're learning so much about Alex during this live. Yeah, again, there's nothing educational about this. This is more, I'm talking about random stuff in my life. Now, you know, I like indie folk. That's what you get when you attend these. If you watch this, you know, you get a little bit of Alex that you don't get in the actual videos. And I don't know, it's just fun. How old am I and when is my birthday? Fantastic question. I'm going to be doing a video on this I believe sometime this year, because I get asked that a lot, and I don't really want to say. You can kind of decipher it based off of when I graduated college. If you go onto my LinkedIn, you can figure it out relatively close. Um, but I didn't initially, when I first started my YouTube channel, I got asked that, and I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't think it was very relevant, and I didn't want people to think, oh, he's too old, he's too young, etc. I just wanted to do my thing. Now that I have a pretty good base, I don't mind telling people, and then um, talking about why I'm going to share that. So I'm not going to share about it in this live stream, although that would be groundbreaking, I am sure. But I will talk about it probably in a video soon. Yes, I am 73, Brendan. That is correct. That is correct. Okay, so let me think. I actually I will try to attempt that song real quick for you guys. I gotta remember. Oh, that time has run bad. Wait, that's not the song. I was playing I came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms, and dust that we've known. I fell heavy into your arms, and I will wait. No, it's I will wait, but I can't remember the lyrics. Yeah, there's this classic. Somebody put in the chat. Sarah put in the chat. Lumineers. There's this really easy song that I used to love when I was first playing. When I first started learning guitar, maybe like 8 years ago. It's an old song. It's like. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been looking here instead. I'm sleeping in my bed, sleeping in my bed. And Lumineers is another like indie folk kind of band. How did I learn to play guitar? Another thing I just taught myself. I would say most of the things in my life I've just taught myself. Not many people, nobody in my family is really musical. My brother plays the saxophone. No, not the saxophone. What does my brother play? My brother plays some woodwind instrument, and he played that in band in high school. I think that's the only other. I don't think my sister played anything. So yeah, nobody else plays. Are you sure you're not the singer? No, I am not a singer. I am not a singer. I do sing. I sing for my kids all the time. And my wife, that is true. But one thing I could easily sing for you guys is the Truth About a Data Analyst song. I wouldn't feel bad about singing that because I think I can remember those words. I need to pull them up actually and review really quick. I can't sing, but I would love to play an instrument. My 14-year-old plays the clarinet. That's what my brother played. He played the clarinet. Thank you, Sarah. My brother also played the clarinet. That's what I'm trying to think of. How does that song go? I'll try to get it to where people can like see it. What's the words again? Does anyone remember? Oh, I went on LinkedIn today. That's it. I just need to get started. Once I get started, I'll remember. Dust in the Wind. No, this is not Dust in the Wind, although I can totally see why you think this is Dust in the Wind. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's pretty funny. Alex, where are you from? Born in Minnesota, raised in North Carolina, moved down to Texas, met my wife, had my kids, and just moved back out to South Carolina. When I linked in yesterday, I got a message from somebody saying, saw the dashboard you made last week. They asked me how I knew so much, how I figured out all the stuff, and here's what I said. I don't know anything, truth is I Google almost everything. Stack Overflow is my best friend, I'll be using it until the bitter end. I don't wanna lie to you and say I know it all. That's the truth about my job. And notice I'm making mistakes. It took me probably like 20 tries to get that video done in one take because I didn't want to I don't know if you've ever seen my videos before, but I hate editing. Like I'm the worst editor. I don't want to pay somebody to do it. If you compare my stuff to like Kenji's, who's some other people, the data science guy, data professor, Luke Barrows, all those people, their editing is fantastic. I love their editing. I wish I had those skills. I just I'm like low budget over here, man. I am more of like instructional than entertaining. So like I don't know. I just don't have that ability. I don't have that skill. So like it took me so many times just to get this right. And then I finally got it right. Win and win. What's the next verse? Oh, I got to work. I saw that. That's right. Got to work and I settle in, and then my boss comes over with a question saying, "What did I say? What did my boss say?" These numbers look great. I'm forgetting the song. I haven't played in like a couple weeks. Sorry, guys. These numbers look great. Can you show me how you got them? Click around and I pull up the script and we start to look over it, and here is what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know anything. The truth is I Google almost everything. Stack Overflow is my best friend. I'll be using it until the bitter end. I don't wanna lie to you and say I know it all. That's the truth about my job. Went over to my mama's house, she's cooking and I settled down. She said, son, I'm so proud of you. That kind of stuff makes me moan. How did you learn that all on your own? Or grown, not moan, that's weird. Grown. Yeah, I don't know anything. Truth is, I Google almost everything. Stack Overflow is my best friend. I'll be using it to the bitter end. I don't wanna lie to you and say I know it all. That's the truth about my job, and I'm never gonna tell you that no. That's the truth about my job. That's the truth about my job. That's the truth about my job. All right, I sang something. It wasn't bad. I forgot a lot of the lyrics. I genuinely haven't I haven't played in a while. Sorry, I'm reading through some of the comments. Yes, Luke's editing is amazing. 100 times better than I wish I had those skills. That is not how my mind works. That's why he's like he's just fantastic. He's great stuff. Let's see. It's 7:45. What's that? I should open it up into a Q&A. There's 10 minutes left, guys. I've done nothing but waste your time, if I'm being completely frank. Jeez, I messed up my wall. I've done nothing but waste your time in this. I mean, I've shaved a beard. I tried on hats. I sang a song, a little ditty. And is that what it's called? Right. I don't know if that's the right word for it. I may have just said something inappropriate. A ditty? That's what I thought. I wasn't sure if that was something random. Am I actually streaming right now? Yes. Kwong? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yes, I am. I am streaming. I'm going to open it up. You can ask me anything. I won't, and doesn't mean I'll answer it, but you can ask me anything you want to ask me. And if I read it and I think it's interesting, I'll open it up. Yes. Let me see. Al, starting it off good. What are you learning lately, Alex? And what are you planning to learn in the immediate future? For my job right now, I am trying to transition my team away from a certain product. I'm not going to name it, that we are currently using for some of our analytics and whatnot. I'm trying to transition us into a data lake. So I'm learning a lot more about data infrastructure and data engineering, and how we can leverage the cloud to create a self-service analytics platform for my IT department. That is my 2020, my big 2020, even in, or sorry, 2022, 2023 goal. I'm learning all about that stuff. There's not stuff that I've ever learned about. But that's what I'm doing. And what are you planning to learn in the immediate future? Again, mostly cloud stuff. That's where a lot of where I'm trying to take my team more. We're already in it a little bit, but I'm trying to take it more, dive into that. Oh, look at the schmuck who just joined. Ken G just missed everything. What was he doing? Guys, Ken, look, you're like a brother to me. More like a brother than my real brother. And it hurts that you joined this late. Robbie, if you're watching this, that's my real brother. I don't mean that at all. Let's see. New Year's resolutions. Tommy, great question. Do I have any New Year's resolutions? I have 0 New Year's resolutions. I have 0 goals. 0 goals for this year, genuinely. And Ken, if you're just joining right now, what's your first impression of what's happening in the background and with this going on? I just am curious. Again, I just, your opinion means not much to me. And so I just, want to hear it so I can continue on with the real questions. So let's see. What are my thoughts on Salesforce? I've used Salesforce. I've helped implement a Salesforce database. I think it's fantastic for certain size companies, but at certain level or certain level of departments, it becomes not as easy to maintain. But it's great. I would learn it. New Year's resolutions? Yeah, no New Year's resolutions. Don't forget to like this live stream. Yeah, do that. Do that. Wait, I skipped some. Mary Angel said, your interview question series got me a job. So thank you. You are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. You did it. Everyone in here wishes they were you, unless they already have a data analyst job, but they wish they were you. You made it happen. I may have provided some information, but you were the one who interviewed. I'm super proud of you. Fantastic job. My first day at job as a data analyst. Do you want to know more about that? I don't remember. It was a long time ago, many years ago. But I remember my first job, but that's not super interesting. Kenji said, that Kenji, what a bum. You're telling me, my friend. You are telling me. How can I switch to a data analyst job internally within my company? That would be too long to go into. Kenji sounds like a fake name. That probably is. I'm reading all this live. I'm reading as I go. So if I'm just reading what you've already read, I apologize. Is there a possibility to use data analyst career as a stepping stone to DevOps? Yeah. You're going to need to upskill into different things. I say upskill because it's much more technical. DevOps is much more technical. So yeah, but you can use it as a stepping stone for sure. No, he was a saxophonist. You look French. Sure, I'll take that. You said data lake, and I'm so happy. Designing a data pipeline is a lot of fun when it works. Yeah. The last job I had as a data analyst, I worked a lot with our ETL processes, just a ton, and I loved it. I love automating things. That's my thing. And so yeah, big fan. got a new job recently using tons of SaaS. Have you worked with SaaS? I know I've used it. I've opened it up. I've practiced in it just to really understand what it is. I've never used it in my job, but I've had a lot of people I've worked with use it in my job, and so I know that it can be worth learning, and it can be good. No, I haven't used it. Kenji says, and I asked him earlier what he thought. He said it looked like he went back in time to offer me a cab ride in the 1930s. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, pal, you need a ride? Need a ride, pal? That's Smolda. That's like a New York Smolda smoking a cigarette. I need like a leather jacket. I have a leather jacket. I'm not gonna go get it. I have one. All right, let's catch up. Brief salary range for data analyst 2 and 3 positions. Data analyst 2. I don't know what 2 and 3 means. Tip for landing remote job: make a really good portfolio. Work with recruiters. All the good stuff that I would tell you. It's the same for finding an in-person job it's very similar for finding an in-person job as a remote job these days, because most people are doing their interviews remotely. So it's not that too much different. How long did it take me to learn the guitar? It took me like a year to be just okay, like know the basics. It took me a long time to really pick up on it because my fingers I just couldn't get it. It probably took me about 3 to 4 years to be pretty good. And now where I'm at now, which is like pro, I'm just kidding. I never progressed past like just pretty good. I think I'm decent, but I'm not. I have lots of friends who are much better than me. And the same guy who asked how long it took the Amenya, he said, I love your videos. I learn a mouthful. It's 3:24 a.m. here in Nigeria. Good night, dude. Go to sleep. Get some rest. I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining though. Baremo said, I love you, man. I love you. I love you. Let me see. I'm skimming. I'm supposed to end at 9:30. Do you need me to end at 9:30, babe? Or are you gonna stay a little? Or should I end at 9:30? Okay. I might go a few minutes past 9:30. But I don't have. Let me see. I'm not gonna stay at that long. Hi, Michael says, hi, I'm currently finishing the Google Data Analyst certificate while I'm working through Udemy's SQL and Data Analytics Nano degrees. Oh, Udacity's SQL and Data Analytics Nano degrees, additional learning via DataQuest and 365 data advice. I think what you're doing is fantastic. It sounds like you have a lot on your plate. That's a lot of stuff. And so I would just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're focusing on the right skills. DataQuest and 365 Data Science has lots of great stuff, but if you don't know what you're trying to learn, it may not be worth it. So just, see if you're learning the right skills, wherever you learn it, however you learn it, it should be good. I would just focus on that stuff. Oh, let me see. I start my first day as a data analyst tomorrow. Your videos really helped me build a portfolio. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Great to hear. Congratulations on the job. Congrats. Are you accepting more people for your advice session in 2022? I think you mean my mentorship. Yeah, I will be, although I have a very long wait list. I posted something on LinkedIn about a mentor that I still work with, but that he got a job at PayPal, and I got bombarded with people who wanted me to mentor them, and I was just like, honestly, I have my wait list is like it's extremely long, and so I kind of just go with the flow. I'm not really taking people on the wait list right now because it's just way too long. Let me see. Kenji said, pretty good cabby impression, honestly. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. That's a good day. But yeah, it's a joke, and I do a lot of impressions at home, believe it or not, of like celebrities or presidents and stuff like that. So my wife, she's saying no more impressions, but yeah, I don't always listen to her. You know what I mean? I don't always listen to my wife. No, I'm not doing that. I don't need an audience for that. Anyways, do you know agile methodology? Do I need to know it? Agile methodology is just a way to break up work. I use agile where I work. If you don't know what that is, it's like a way to break up your work into tangible little chunks. We do 2-week sprints, which is we we set aside work for 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and we go from there. You don't need to know it, but I put it on your resume if you know it, because for whatever reason, recruiters like it and they look for it, or like, people, they like seeing that on your resume. So might be something to put on your resume. Ray asks, how do you like your new job as an analytic manager? How do you know if you are not a people manager? That's a really good question. So first question is, do you like your new job? Yes, I really like it. It's very challenging in a lot of different ways. I'm managing people. So I have 4 people on my team, 2 analysts, 2 developers. And I really like connecting with them and getting to know them and helping build their careers. I look at my job as a big part of my job is to push our team forward in a futuristic direction that's going to help the company long term. The other big part of what I see myself as a manager is somebody who's building up employees, who's helping promote them, help them reach their goals. And I talk about that, especially during this last month where it was like end of year performance. I was like, where do you want to be? Like, what's your goal? I want to help you get there. And so I loved it. I really just love that I have that opportunity to do that. So I really, really like it. The other part was, how do you know if you're not a people manager? That's a super tough question. I think you know. I just think you know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. How should you talk about projects? How should I talk about projects I adapted from you on D1R? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. How do you talk about it? Walk through the project, learn how to do it, and then when you get into an interview, somebody's like, "Hey, have you ever used SQL on a job?" And you're like, "No, I haven't." But I actually just completed this project. It was an end-to-end data exploration project. I was using things like joins, Windows functions, and all these things. And you can even send it to them and have them look at it. You can say, I have it on my portfolio projects if you want to check that out. I'm very proficient in SQL. I definitely I'm confident that I'll be able to do what you need. You can talk about it in that way. And you can even talk about the data, how you, where you got it from, how if you cleaned it up, because we did a data cleaning portfolio project as well. You can talk about those things and walk them through those processes, and that is definitely helpful. Oh geez, I just skipped a bunch by accident. I'm trying to see if I can find it from the beginning. Diego asked, what's a safer route, data analyst or product designer? No idea. I don't know. I have zero knowledge of what product designer is as a job. Let me see. I'm almost caught up. This is fantastic. The next question is, what technical skills can be carried forward from data analyst to DevOps career? I'm not in DevOps. I work with DevOps, but I don't really know their skill sets. I really don't. I know that they often will use, some type of, they could be using something like Git or GitHub, which is something that I've used as a data analyst. So you might be using that. The Saifa asks, how are you, Alex? I'm doing fantastic. I really am. I'm extremely blessed to be here. I don't know why there's, people still watching at this point, because the past like hour has just been nonsense. But I appreciate that you guys are here. So I'm elated. Can you please talk about Patreon? Yeah, if you don't know, I have a Patreon page. If you want to support me, you can. I'm not pushing that by any means. My highest tier on my Patreon is actually my mentorship. It is full. You won't be able to sign up for it. But that's where you can, you can give me like $5, or you can go on there and look at the mentorship thing and see what I do with you guys on that. But again, I'm not pushing you guys. You guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. Somebody who just joined, Malco, he said, just rewound the stream. You actually shaved live. LOL. Yes. If you watch my 100K stream, I actually had to grow a big mustache. Then I was twisting it at the end. And I shaved the mustache, and then I just had my like regular bearded mustache again. This time was kind of the inverse of that. I just shaved this part and I kept the mustache, and I'm going to grow this out for a little bit. So I'll grow this out. We'll see how it looks. And this will be in videos. You'll see this. Some of you guys who are out there who are watching are going to be like, hey, I remember. I know why he shaved. And I'll probably mention that in the video as well. I'm making a switch to data analyst. IT is the future. Yeah, IT is huge. I didn't know a lot about IT before I got into my position. the more I look into it, I mean, IT is just, it's crazy. I'm in healthcare, pharmaceuticals, IT. We work with all those things. And so, yeah, just wild. Gabriel just said, just wanted to say thanks for everything you've done for this with this channel. Just finished your COVID exploration project last week. Very cool. Keep going. There's some good projects in there. You can make a portfolio out of it. You know, make your own projects, all that good stuff. Glad you like it though. Kevin Duran says, you got me a job as a healthcare data analyst. Boom. So I want to thank you for that. You're the man. Great job. Great work. I didn't do anything. I helped you a little bit. The 99% you, guarantee it. Will you be making videos on Power BI soon? Very good question. Because I've done SQL. I've done kind of an intro beginner on Power BI, which I may do a more advanced one later. I'm going through Excel right now, which I've already created several videos for that. Yes, I'm going to be doing Python next. I believe. Python is in the works. Like I think after Excel, I'm going to do my Python series, which should be really fun. But I will absolutely 100% be doing Power BI in the future. Absolutely 100%. How difficult is it to fully understand data analytics in full? I'm just getting in now. P.S. You're amazing. Oh, you have to say that was really nice. How is it to fully get into data, fully understand it? I don't fully understand it. I mean, I've been in it for 5 years and I understand a good chunk of it. I understand a lot of the fundamentals, a lot of the skills I really understand, but there are some types of analytics that I don't understand, like financial, like if you're a financial analyst, that kind of stuff, I don't understand that as much. You know, I'm in healthcare and pharmaceuticals. I do some with money. Some of the stuff I work with is money, but I don't understand all the analytics. No, I don't think anybody does. So, you know, you may never fully understand it. Brendan said, I'm signing off. I read the rest of that. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but hey, thank you for joining. Really, really appreciate it. Data analysts for data scientists, are they the same thing, but one more technical than the other? No, not really, although you can kind of look at it like that. For some people, data analyst is like the end of the road. That's what they want to become. That's what they learn. And it's more analyzing the data that you currently have to impact now. So like I create a dashboard saying, hey, because I'm in IT, let's say, and I say, hey, we had this many incidents and here's how many we were able to resolve. Here's how long it took them to resolve. And I create dashboards, and that helps the other managers of other teams say, here's how we're currently doing. Machine learning doesn't typically do that. Machine learning that data scientists typically use, that's kind of like one of the main skills that differentiates. Machine learning is kind of, you can use it for a lot of different things. It depends on what you're using it for, but you can do a lot of prediction, a lot of forecasting in the future. You know, Kenji knows all about that stuff. Go check out his channel. Huge plug for him. His content is different from mine, so I don't mind plugging him. If somebody does the same content as me, they're dead to me. All right. If you're a data analyst channel, you're going down. Watch your back. No, that's not true. I love other data analyst channels. I'm just doing more. I got the hat on. I got the look of my mustache going. So my wife is laughing. Do you like Atomic Habits? Is it a book? Oh, my dad just gave us that book. Haven't read it. I don't read books. I just live life. I learn from the streets. I'm not book smart. I learn from the streets. I look like a Frenchman? Yeah. I hear data analyst is a stepping stone to data scientist. It can be. It can be. Some people go straight to data scientist. Some people rarely go from data scientist to data analyst because they realize that's not actually what they wanted to do. They wanted to do data analysis. Data analyst can be a good stepping stone, though. It definitely can. But not in every case. Like for me, I did not. I started learning about data science and I was like, oh man, that's not for me. And I'm glad I didn't go because I would not have enjoyed it. Not my skill set, not how my brain works. Didn't like it. So for all the people who are data scientists out there, you know, good for you. That's not my thing. I like data analytics. I like analyzing the data I have now. And I find it that my brain actually really does work that way. I look like a Frenchman. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Now I'm reading these in an accent. How do you manage your time? I actually made a video on this, but I only released it to my Patreon subscribers way back. It was, how do I manage my time? How do I like do everything that I do? You know, I have, if you don't know, I have 3 kids, 9-year-old, almost 3-year-old, almost 2-year-old. And then I have a full-time job. I have this YouTube channel. I do mentoring. I, you know, I have like, I have like basically a side business. It's kind of like almost like a side business, right? So how do I manage all those things? I think it really is about minimizing the things that aren't going to help you in the long run. So something that I stopped doing as much of was sitting there and only watching Netflix. That was something for me that I spent a ton of time doing. I love watching movies, love watching shows. Now, if I'm watching it, I watch it in the background. I don't usually, unless I have if like I've gotten way ahead, I don't usually um, just sit and watch TV anymore, except with my wife for like an hour at night, right after the kids go to sleep before I start working. But I had to minimize a lot of like the distractions, the gaming, the stuff, so that I could really focus and make sure I was doing what I needed to do. And I also write down. I use a OneNote. That's just works for me, of what I need to accomplish on certain days, because I now have, you know, I have sponsors now that I need to, like, I sign a contract saying I am going to complete this video, or not. You know, the videos are all mine. I just am plugging them at the beginning, at like a Coursera or Udemy. I'm saying, hey, you know, I'll throw you in at the beginning. No problem. But I have to do that. And if I miss it, then I lose out on a little bit of money that they pay me. And so, you know, I kind of have to discipline myself and force myself to do those things. Otherwise, I'll fall behind and I miss commitments and I miss opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise. And you need to look at it the same way. I now have a lot on my plate, so I have a lot of opportunities, but you have a lot of opportunities as well. So if you just sit there and watch Netflix all the time and you game all the time and you're not focusing, you're missing opportunities by not bettering yourself now. That's how I looked at it when I was first starting out. I was like, listen, I can't be gaming every night. I can't. I was like, otherwise, I'm not going to learn the skills fast enough. I'm not going to be hungry to apply for jobs. I'm not going to be hungry to chase down recruiters and get my first job. It's not going to happen. And so it's just a different mindset. I have a completely different mindset than I had 5 years ago. Completely different. I see things as opportunities, even when they're not already there. Like a future job is an opportunity. I know I need to learn certain things to reach that, to even have the opportunity. So that's just, one thing. Let me click around. Tableau versus Click versus Power BI, all great, all different uses. And I've used all 3. Which is best? Totally depends on your situation. I could go way into that, but I probably will just make a video about it later. I kind of talked about it in the past, though. I texted you or I messaged you on Instagram. Please respond. All right, I'll take a look. I get a lot of messages on Instagram, but I try to filter through them when I can. It's like LinkedIn. You guys would not believe how many messages I get on LinkedIn every day. You guys would not believe. It's probably like 50 plus every single day. Weekends, I don't get time off. I think, that's one thing that, another thing about managing my time, about like time management, is I have to factor in that I need to respond to comments on YouTube, messages on Instagram, message on LinkedIn, emails, and messages on like Patreon. That could take an hour a day, and sometimes it does, and I almost get to all of them every day. It's just, I know it's part of my routine, part of my schedule, but man, I got a lot of stuff. I'm just rambling. I'm going to finish up in 5 minutes. My wife needs to get some rest, and I'm in my office right next to our bedroom, talking with you guys. And so she can't sleep while I'm doing that. You sound like you're trying out for Newsies. I would love if this could be if someone could record this and send this to their, like, as an audition tape. I got something, I will literally give you like 50% of the revenue, straight up. Just tag me in the email, or CC me in the email. If I get the gig and I make like $1 million, you will get half of it. I promise you. It is on live stream, it is recorded. You will get the proceeds. Do you have a community where you can get involved in projects with you? Tolulope? Not really. I do my projects all myself. So when I create them from scratch, I do it all. I do have a community though. You can get on my Discord. There's like 1,000, like 1,500 people on there. And I check it out every so often. Though I don't get on there as much anymore because it's kind of now it's kind of its own thing. But you know, I'm starting to see all the Alex Freeberg once I follow you on LinkedIn. Haha. Do people do that hashtag Alex Freeberg? Or I don't I don't know. I see people who when they complete stuff or they get a job or something, they'll at me in their thing, which I always love to see. I like to see when people accomplish things or they're like, hey, you know, Alex told me to do this and I did it. And now it helped me get a job or whatever. I love seeing that stuff. So keep tagging me on that stuff. He said, I joined late. Sorry. Love the lighting effects. Thank you. You guys may not believe this, but what's this called? Videography is not my first love. I was forced to learn it for this channel. I have a lamp right here. I have an actual light over here. And this I saw in like a YouTube, like how to set up a basic background for a YouTube channel from like Think Media or something like that. Which if you've ever tried to set up a YouTube channel, go check them out. They got good stuff. But this is my office. And so I have the ability to kind of set this up how I wanted, and I had this like vision for how I want it. I eventually want to get some like wall art, maybe a little something on like behind me. But it took me a long time to even get this half decent. So I'm trying, and I appreciate you saying that. I really am trying. Thoughts on the Google IT automation with Python professional certificate? I've seen it, but I haven't looked at it at all. EA says, hey, Alex, thanks for your videos. Thank you for watching. Someone said, yeah, he said, I joined late. Sorry, the lighting effects. If you joined late, man, you missed a lot. You missed a lot of just random stuff. I'm catching up. I'm almost at the bottom. So now once I catch up in like 2 minutes, it's over. Do you think the Tableau desktop specialist certificate will help in getting a data analyst job? I'm going to make a video on that soon. I've talked about it in my certifications video, but there is a new Tableau data analyst certification. Actually, I have it pulled up right here. Yeah, Tableau certified data analyst. It's in beta right now, but it will be going live. But you can get in on it. I do recommend it. I've looked into it. I like it. Tableau is just huge, and if you get the actual certification, that actually does hold a little bit of weight versus certification from like Udemy, where it's more. Udemy is a learning platform, in my opinion. It's not a certification platform. You go there to learn. You don't go there to like show off your certifications on your resume. That's my opinion. But Tableau certifications kind of mean something. And so if you have that, it actually can help. So I do recommend it. Do I still live in the DFW area? No, I just moved to South Carolina. So if you're in DFW, I just had some people who were in DFW message me and they're like, hey, we'd love to like go out, meet you, buy you a drink. And I was like, I literally just left. I was like, yeah, that happens. But what can you do? What can you do? I'm moving there this year. Yeah, Steven, he said he's moving there this year. I just left. We could have been best friends. Not anymore. Steven. All right, I'm going to answer the last couple of questions that I see, and then I'm calling it a night. Can you please make a suggestion on how to get an entry-level job on a data analyst from a non-US country? Yeah, I have talked to a lot of people about this recently because I get a lot of people from like India, like Bangalore is a lot of really popular area that people message me from. I always recommend trying, and just so you know, on my team, I have multiple contractors who are in different countries, either India or Lithuania or Europe or Canada, US. Like that's where we get a lot of our contractors. I would recommend trying to get into a contracting company. If you can get the skills and get a job or like become a contractor, that is a big in to get a job in the US. Huge in to get a job in the US. Can you please suggest the best free data visualization tool which can be connected to SQL database directly? A free visualization tool. I mean, you can use the free version of a lot of these tools, but they won't. Most of them, they aren't. The free versions don't connect to the SQL database. You have to like pay for it. I don't know. I'd really have to think about that one. I can't give one off the top of my head. Thanks for offering your time to us. It's much appreciated. You're awesome. Jeremy, you are fantastic. You are awesome. Honestly, there's still people sticking around from the very beginning, and you guys are the real MVPs because if I was watching me right now, when he started, when that guy started singing, I would have been gone. All right. 2 out of 10. not good, not bad, but mostly bad. Are you doing live again? Yeah, I'll do more lives. And it's just sporadic. Like it's when I have time, and I don't often have time. But I don't really have time tonight. But I'm making the time for you guys. I have other things I got to do, but I like spending time with you. I like doing this, and I really appreciate you. So I wanted to make this happen. So yes, I will definitely be doing live, and I have caught up with all of the questions and all the comments. I know I missed a few in there. I think I actually skipped like a chunk at one point. But listen, I'm signing off. I really do appreciate you guys. I mean, 150,000, like just like genuinely think about how many people that is. It blows my mind. It, it blows my mind. Um, my wife is telling me to stop doing that. Uh, it genuinely blows my mind that many people have watched the channel. You know, it's hard for me to really comprehend how many people that is. It really is, and it means a lot. And from the bottom of my heart, like I'm just appreciative of you guys and the fact that you guys actually like the stuff that I put out. Um, you know, I've been doing this for 2 years. As of 2 days ago, I got a notification that 2 days ago was 2 years since I started the channel. And it's just blown me away how many people I've met and um, how many people have genuinely learned from the channel. It helped get jobs, and have messaged me saying like, Alex, like didn't know what I was doing. I found your channel, I had a plan, and I got a job. And it genuinely, whenever I get one of those messages, it just makes me extremely happy. And that's why I do it. I do it for you guys. And when everyone who's in here, I hope at some point, if you don't have a job as a data analyst, you can send me that message. That makes me so incredibly happy. And there are people who I've I feel like I know through the comments who've been commenting on my stuff for like over a year, and then they message me and they'll email me and they're like, I got a job, and I'm like, holy, and they're like, here, this is my name on YouTube, and they're like I did it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gave you advice like this time and this time, and you watched this video, and I genuinely feel like I know a lot of you guys. I really, really, really do. And to me, it's just this amazing, beautiful community that we've built, and you know, it's just going to grow. And you know, I'll be doing another one of these at 200, and then at 250, and then at 500 and a million. I just believe it's going to continue to grow because you guys, you guys keep growing the channel. I don't feel like I'm doing the hard work. I feel like you guys are out there like putting it on LinkedIn and sharing it, and you know, using it to help you guys get jobs. And when you guys get jobs, that's the real success of all of this. And so with all that being said, I'm just rambling about my appreciation for you guys, because I really do feel that way. But for all of you guys who joined during this live stream specifically, um, you know, you guys you guys are awesome. I feel like, you know, it's just hanging out with some friends, because you know, you know, 60, 70, 80 people at a time. You know, we're just chilling. And it was kind of a wild live stream. If you didn't see it earlier, I trimmed the beard, I played some songs, and and so it was a good time. It was a good time. If you missed it, you know, rewind it or watch it back tomorrow when it's live, when you can like watch through it. It's just a good time. Just a good time. So with that being said, is there anything else I need to mention? Anything else I should say? Cool. Cool. All right, guys. I love you. I hope and wish the best for you. You know, keep working hard, keep doing the projects, put in the time, put in the effort. You know, make 2022 a year for you. Don't waste it. All right. You can genuinely make this a year where you reach your goals, and you put aside the distractions and everybody has them. Everybody has distractions. And this is a little motivation at the end of this. All right, guys, put away the distractions genuinely. If you're spending too much time doing something, minimize it. Don't get rid of it, just minimize it. Still do it, just minimize it, and focus your attention on things that are going to help you long term. That is my huge advice. That is what has gotten me really far. And somebody asked that earlier. Someone's got something that's got me really far. And I hope that you can take that little nugget and use it this year and just continue to grow your career, grow as a person, and grow the skills. And just there you go. There you go. All right, guys. I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. We'll see. But I'm about to click the end stream button. It's a sad time. It's coming to an end. I enjoyed it immensely. Great questions, great conversation. I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good night, morning, afternoon. It's 8:30 at night at my time. So have a good night. Bye, everybody. All right. It's almost, sorry, guys. It's almost 10 o'clock. Anyways, goodbye. All right.